Today we're in San Antonio. That's Ibiza, not Texas. Although with our sense of direction today, it could have been either. So let's get salty in the sea, put away those pints, and share a sensational sunset. Anything special about today? Hello and welcome to Postcard and a Pint. I'm Rachel.
I'm Wills.
And today it's our first time in San Antonio. And it's my birthday. Let's hit the breakfast buffet and get ready to go. Wills is ready. I fancied a bit of birthday sausage, but Wills had a headache. Birthday breakfast, ready. That'll do instead. Then a 10-minute stroll to the bus stop to head across to San Antonio. Well, that was relatively easy. Here we are in San Antonio for the first time. We're going to go and try and find the bay, have a little look. Come and join us. Will do. We've come out of the bus terminal. It's pretty well signposted. It says beaches and port this way. There's some signs behind me. There's some signs on this building opposite that says where everything is. Let's go exploring. Yes, it's very well signposted. Let's go find Sunset Strip and the bars that are way too cool for you two. We loved the egg roundabout and enjoyed having a look at all the boats that will soon be in full swing, taking tourists on fun day trips and sunset cruises. We're still looking for a tour for ourselves since ours got cancelled. Maybe later. I thought you two were looking for Cafe Del Mar and Sunset Strip. Are you sure you're going the right way? The shoes were off though, and a walk through the sea was such a birthday treat. Well done, San Antonio, for highlighting plastics in the ocean with this cool fish. No, not him, he's not cool. Onwards we walked, enjoying the beach. Surely we must be near Sunset Strip soon, you'd think. Has checking Google Maps not entered your tiny heads yet? Oh, there's some seagulls. No, of course it hasn't. Yes, you keep walking, kids. The resort was very quiet. There were some people on the beach, but not many braving the water. We got the feeling that everything was gearing up to open in a few weeks' time. Like this beach club, far too fashionable for us. How's the birthday girl doing? We're super thirsty and we can't find a drink anywhere. Gagging for a Coca-Cola.
And a pint.
Let's go. Maybe if you were actually walking towards Sunset Strip and the bars, you'd find one. Are you sure you're going the right way? That looks open. It certainly does.
Cheers.
Are you having a good time on your birthday?
This has been the best birthday in ages. How about making it even better and checking your maps? Or just finish your pint in style. What do we think of this bar then? You can tell when a bar's aimed at the Brits, look at that. Yeah, enough of the greasy euros. Has the penny dropped yet? Bit of a revelation for you. We just walked round the bay to what we thought would be a perfect sunset spot, thinking we'll find Cafe Del Mar there. We haven't found Cafe Del Mar at all. Looked at Google Maps, it's the other side of the harbour. We've walked completely the wrong way. It was a lovely walk and we had a drink. Check out your lassie on the beach there, she's got her yams out. And they're fake. Let's go. Ooh, you're a bit of a handful today. But as they say, more than a handful to waste. Cool. And talking of cool, I can feel the sick clubbing beats ramping up. Ooh, kite surfers. Now that is stylish. I think we're Ibiza ready. KFC, Pizza Hut and Burger King all in one shot. Proper clubbers food. That club's so cool, we don't even know its name. We think that one's Ibiza Rocks Bar, and that one's definitely the Orange Corner. I'm not gonna lie, we were quite glad they're closed. Gecko! That's more our style. A little techno gecko going crazy on a wall. Back to the harbour after that hour's detour, and we were quite fancying booking a tour. Tell us where you've booked, Rach, and what we can expect from next week's vlog. We were supposed to be on a tour today for my birthday, but that got cancelled. But we've just booked a tour for tomorrow to Formentera Island. We're going to go across on the boat, have a bus ride round. There's a paella chucked in with it as well. Super excited, and it goes from Ibiza town. Brilliant. Looking forward to that already. Now you two, do you think you can finally find Cafe Del Mar? Look at that. Every second place is a restaurant now. If only you'd come this way the first time. And a cat! This is shaping up to be a brilliant birthday. There's a walkway following the sea to get to Sunset Strip, or you can walk through the Old Town. With our shameful sense of direction today, we stuck to the sea. It's a really pretty walk along the coast, with plenty of benches to rest and watch the view. This looks like it.
Oh, it's such a shame it isn't open, isn't it?
We knew it wasn't opening until next week, but on the terrace was a cat, I was going to get my birthday cat Phil. He was absolutely gorgeous. And after a lengthy bum scratch... Oh, a bum scratch. Oh, a bum scratch. Is that nice? He decided to leave his owners, become my cat and move to Wales. We sat on the terrace discussing life, death and the universe. I told him all about the weather in Wales and he said if it was all the same to me, he'd leave it and stay in Ibiza. I don't blame him. Now, I've been a fan of Cafe Del Mar's music since my cruise ship days and used to buy all the CDs back then. To be here in person was absolutely amazing and we couldn't wait to watch the sunset later. We certainly had a good nose around and looked through the windows of this classic bar. Now, how's the birthday going, Rach? Are you having a good time?
I've always wanted to go to Cafe Del Mar. We're kind of gutted. It opens, I think, at the end of next week, so we'll miss it. But we're definitely going to come back here and do the sunset. They might be shop for drinks and that, but they can't sell the sunset.
They certainly can't, and we'll be back later. Time for a bit more walking on the seafront.
We've just walked past the famous Cafe Del Mar. As Rachel said a minute ago, she's always wanted to be there. Past Cafe Mambo or Mambo Club, whatever it's called. It's a shame they're opening next week, but never mind. Well, as Rachel says, we'll get the sunset.
Yeah.
But we're just having a little stroll around the corner. Look at me out of breath. Just having a little stroll around the corner now before we head back. Try and find the old town, if indeed the old town does exist or not. We don't know if it does. And try and find us something to eat.
Yeah, it's a bit cloudy today, so I don't think the sunset would be brilliant, but the weather forecast is better. Possibly for Monday.
We're going to go to a beach, weren't we?
And if I can have a sunset with the Cafe Del Mar cat, I'll be happy.
Absolutely. Right then, so see you later.
It's a truly stunning coast and the perfect seat for sunset. Birthday lunchtime! We'd passed this Mexican beach cafe earlier and it looked great.
Just stopped for a bit of lunch and a beer.
As well as beer, it served Mexican street food. Guess what we had? Nachos! And a salad to be healthy.
We decided to go for the Mexican salad and the nachos. Pretty good.
It was delicious. Even in the toilets we felt at home. Up the town. The best birthday lunch and the sun's come out.
We've had a change of plan.
Yeah, the weather's picked right up after a delicious Mexican street food lunch. The weather is glorious. So let's go find us a nice beach.
Hopefully.
A cat, Cafe Del Mar, Mexican food, and now a swim. This is the best birthday ever. We'd come to Cala Salada as we'd heard it was idyllic, but which path to take? Now you see this really obvious sign that only a fool could misread? You guessed it, we turned left. Strangely, we didn't pass many people. The only people we did pass had that free-runner look about them. How we didn't die is a mystery. But to avoid certain death, we turned back.
We can't get to that bit of the beach because the rocks are just so slippy and our shoes aren't good enough. Definitely grippy shoes, hiking shoes if you want to get to that bit. We're going to go back to where she dropped us off in the taxi because it looks lovely there.
Or you could just take the green route and get there like a normal person.
Blimey, it's cold.
It's cold. I'm getting out now.
Yep, it was colder than a penguin's pecker, but I'd had my swim. You going to stay in there much longer, mad lad?
It is pretty cold, I'm not going to lie, it's very cold. But at least we've been in the sea on Rachel's birthday.
And then, yet another penny dropped.
Right, Cala Salada, try number 2. We've since realised, since being on this bit of beach, that there is a red route and a green route. Oh yeah, let's take the green route, shall we? Red route for the hardcore, green route for the not so hardcore, i.e. us. So let's try the green route, see if we can get there.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. How you two are still alive and have made it to this age is a mystery. How's this path then?
I've got halfway.
We got halfway on the red route though, didn't we?
This path is by no means even, but there's a lot less chance of you falling off a rock and perishing in the sea. We shall call this structure the Phone Signal Shack, but more about that fail later. There were stunning views as we walked over the cliffs and an Insta-worthy shot every few seconds. There's some pretty steep stairs at the end, but when you've managed half the red route, it's nothing. And here we are. Success! In the height of the summer, this beach is so popular that they close the road below the upper car park to try and keep numbers down. Today it was perfect. We even went for another swim. It was still cold enough to make a Scotsman wear pants, but it was so refreshing. too soon, it was time to leave and head back for sunset. This is where our next bunch of problems began. We didn't film much as brilliantly we'd come out without water and got quite dehydrated. Better sort that out then.
We're back here again.
It's the best birthday ever! I had a swim.
You're going to tell me your story?
Not now. I'll tell you the story later when I'm at the sunset.
He looks rehydrated. Cheers! Thanks to our taxi drama, we were now running late for sunset. We just had time for...
We're off to explore the town.
The old town. Today's been a fantastic.
Day is the end of your sentence, Rach. Ooh, look at that. Every kid's dream. The VW for me and the fire truck for Wills, please. The old town was pretty much closed once you went one street back. It made for a lovely walk though. We came across San Antonio Church, dating back to the 14th century. Most of the present-day church dates back to the 17th century, when it was both a church and a fortress to ward off pirate attacks and other threats. It's now just a church, and we found it restful, quiet, and tranquil. Back outside, our cat cup runneth over. This kind lady buys cat food to feed the strays here. Thanks to our late return from the beach, there was no time for food, so we decided to have a snack birthday tea, watching the sunset. What kind of birthday tea are you going to provide for your true love then, Wills?
We've just been to the supermarket. We've stocked up on beer and crisps, because I love crisps, me.
And it's our sunset picnic. We've got cones and pombears.
Fantastic.
And 4 cans of Estrella, Spain's finest. Let's go find ourselves a sunset.
Let's do it.
Beer and pombears. He's a keeper, ladies. We decided to have one last explore around the Celtic end of town. Just look what we found.
On all my travels around the world, I don't think I have ever found a Welsh pub outside of Wales. A Welsh bar. It's called Delilah's, of course it is. Not only is it a Welsh pub, it's a Welsh fun pub. Who knew?
But it's closed.
So it is. Have you found your favourite bar yet, Wills? What's it called?
The Boozer.
Calm down, Johnny Vegas. Let's give these chaps a wave and then get us some seats for sunset. I have a feeling this is going to be pretty special.
We've come back to Cafe Del Mar. It's closed, as we said before. It's going to be open at the end of next week. And we sat on the rocks. There's a little bench outside its terrace, which is beautiful. And we're going to sit here and watch the sunset.
And it wasn't too crowded either. Now, about that taxi story.
While we're waiting for the sunset, we'll give you our little beach, getting back from the beach story drama. So there was no signal whatsoever until you got 3/4 of the way on the green route towards the beach. Then signal popped in. I've got signal here.
Oh, have you?
I've just, I might have phone signal from here. Very interesting. She's dropped us off. She's given us a phone number to ring a cab. There is zilch signal. So how we get home could be interesting, but I've just had signal here. So on the beach, we phoned a taxi, said it'll be 5 minutes. We power walked over the top back to where the taxi dropped us off. Taxi came after 2 minutes, and other Brits claimed they'd phoned one, and they got in it, and they went, and no more taxis came. So of course we've got no phone signal. So we climbed all the way up to the top of the hill, again, almost back to the beach, phoned again. She got really confused, the operator this time. We walked down, no taxi came. Wilf was getting dehydrated by now. After another 20 minutes, we climbed all the way back to the top of the hill again and phoned again. And this time they were very apologetic and said there'd be one there soon. And we climbed down and one came. But it did take the best part of an hour to get a cab to get back from that beach. But it was well worth it. The swim was so refreshing. And now we're sat outside Cafe Del Mar waiting for a glorious sunset with some pombears and a beer. Life doesn't get better than this, especially on your birthday.
It was time for the main event. Take it away, sunshine. We've beer and pombears and we're ready. The sky slowly filled with a stunning array of colours and light. As the sun descended towards the horizon, a warm golden glow was cast across the landscape. As the sun touched the horizon, the sky faded into a deep blue, and we were all bathed in a warm orange glow. Perfect.
That was so much fun. That was absolutely beautiful. What gorgeous sunset. And we did an Instagram live as well, so it was brilliant to check in with you all. So watch for the next few weeks. You'll be Ibiza'd out, and we're going to go back and get a bus back now to Ibiza town.
It was so hard to tear ourselves away from that beautiful sky, but leave we must as there's a bus to catch. Thanks San Antonio for a truly magical birthday. Hey up, that sick beat's kicking in again. Is Party Island just about to wake up? The fountains are strobing. The sky is a beautiful colour and the restaurants are starting to fill up. It's feeling kinda club-like. Don't say we're going to see Postcard and a Pint dance the night away. No, don't go into the pasha shop. You're too old and you're too fat and it's too late. No, nothing will fit you. You'll look ridiculous and there's definitely an age that one should refrain from wearing a pair of cherries, and you're past it. Told you wouldn't find anything. Now get back on your bus, Grandma. It's past your bedtime. And that was my birthday day out in San Antonio, Ibiza. Hello, hotel. Are we glad to see you?
Cheers, we're back now. What a fantastic day that's been. What a fantastic birthday that's been.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. If you're wondering how old I am, I'm going to claim the age of 40 today, based on the presents you got me. Bless his little heart. He got me 2 presents to bring over to open. He got me AirPods.
Ooh.
If you watched our Chester video, you'll see that we wanted those for our in-ear for tour things. So I reckon that's about a present for a 15-year-old.
Yep.
And he got me, or us, Cadw membership.
Cadw are the
National
company
Trust
that
of
look after
Wales,
the Welsh
basically.
castles.
So we can go to castles for that for free. So that's a present for about a sort of
60-year-old.
65-year-old. Somewhere in the middle, I'm going to go, I'm 40 today.
Oh, I'll take that.
I'm not, by the way, I'll take that. But oh gosh, today was brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Apart from waiting for the taxi.
Yeah. San Antonio, I'm
was all
so
right.
glad we went.
And we might go back again.
Yeah, we might go back again on Monday because the sunset's supposed to be better. The vibe, it didn't really have a vibe apart from closed, which is absolutely fine.
The thing is, when you see this video, San Antonio will be open.
Yeah.
Cafe Del Mar opens next weekend as we film this.
Yeah. So I don't think we got the true vibe, but I don't think I'd like the true vibe, to be honest.
We're not cool enough, are we?
No, I kind of liked it shut. And I did like, sitting outside Cafe Del Mar was amazing.
Excellent.
Yeah, would have been better if the music was playing, but then we won't get any copyright strikes.
That's true.
Because it's not.
We'll have our own.
The beach was fantastic. God, the water was cold.
It was.
It was so cold, but I wanted to swim on my birthday.
And I'm so glad we went over and we didn't give up after going on the red trail.
Well, we read the sign properly.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, it was brilliant, and I've had a brilliant day. I'm doing the live Instagram, and like having you guys wishing me happy birthday live was absolutely amazing. So
another fun packed day tomorrow.
Tomorrow we're off on a boat/bus trip to Formentera.
Which may be next week's vlog, who knows?
Might be, so dead excited about that. So I've been sacking off the Jeep trip now. We talked about the Jeep trip's gone. If I have to, I don't know if we've talked about the Jeep trip yet.
If we did, it's
no
gone.
idea how these videos are going together. We were going to go on a Jeep trip. It got cancelled. Now we're not going on a Jeep trip. And even if they ring up and say, our Jeep's fixed, you can come on it, we're going to say no now.
We're rambling now, aren't
Yeah,
we?
we are. So we're going to say, if you'd like this video...
It'd be lovely if you hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell as well, remember, hit the bell so you can see what other rubbish we get up to.
And we'd love to say to you all...
Cheers to the good times with our glass of wine.
Way!
What do you call a hangover when you're in Spain?
I don't know.
Barcelona!
Oh.